Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live stream of the Show Horse Council of Australasia's Hufglocken Grand National for 2023. I'm actually here with one of our wonderful UK judges, Miss Samantha Roberts. Samantha, it's lovely to meet you, and I think it'd be a great opportunity for all of our viewers at home to get to know you a little bit better. I'd love to ask, first of all, can you tell me where you're from in the UK and a little bit more about your background with show horses?
Yes, of course. So I'm right down the bottom in England. So I'm from a county called Hampshire, right on the south coast, and I produce and train show horses over in England myself, and so yeah, it was a really amazing opportunity to come over here and judge for you.
And I just heard that this is your first time travelling to Australia. Can I ask a little bit so far, what have you gotten up to? What have you enjoyed about Sydney and your trip so far?
Oh my goodness, we had an amazing time in Sydney. We did all the touristy things that you expect, including getting sunburnt. Went to Bondi Beach, got ret, went to the zoo and bits and pieces, like really touristy things. But it was really good fun and a really good trip, and helped us get ready for our judging over here now.
Lovely, and I think Sydney is a wonderful city to do some of those classic Australian things, going to the zoo, seeing some kangaroos, things like that. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Now, I'd love to know, could you tell us a little bit more about any significant horses you've had across your career? It's always, as horse owners, we love to hear about other people's horses and get a little bit more insight into that. So are there any particularly significant horses that you can tell us about?
Yes, of course. I have one that is called Mulview Prince Consort, and he was... he's a Welsh Section B, but he actually won the whole of Olympia as a 4-year-old, which is a record that it hasn't been beaten because it's an outstanding achievement with a pony of any age, but particularly for a 4-year-old. He was champion at the Royal Windsor. He's won the Royal International twice, so he's an amazing pony, and now he's finished showing. He competes at British Dressage up to national level as well, and he's about to go at PSG, Prix St George. He does tempi changes and bits and pieces like that. So it's an amazing pony to have reached the top of your tree in one career and then be going to do another one as well. And I bought him as a 3-year-old and have trained him all myself his whole life. He's actually a working stallion as well, so he covers and does everything. So he's a really cool pony, that one.
How fantastic to have that multidisciplinary approach to be able to go from showing to dressage and have success in both fields. Now, I'd love to ask how you've enjoyed this morning so far and your first experiences of judging. We've got a great few days coming up. How have you enjoyed the morning's classes?
I've really enjoyed them. They've been fantastic. The venue is incredible, and the dress of the arena is absolutely fantastic. I can't get over the facilities you guys have here. It's outstanding. I had a really good class that I've just judged a minute ago, full of really, really beautiful ponies, quality riding ponies, which is what I particularly like. That really went well, and I'm absolutely delighted with my placings. And I'm really, really pleased and really impressed with the quality and the standard that we have over here.
Well, that is so absolutely lovely to hear. And you mentioned your beautiful pony stallion who'd competed in both dressage and showing. You mentioned some significant wins there. I'd love you to tell me a little bit more about that crossover between dressage and showing and the choice to follow both disciplines.
Yes, I have quite a few pony stallions that I compete at myself, and so therefore the more multidisciplined they can be, the more useful it is for the breeding side of it, to show that the trainability, that not only that they can be a beautiful pony and be a top winning show animal, but that they can also go on and compete and be disciplined and trainable in another sphere, because as a stallion that gives the variety and the ability for the breeders to breed a pony that will always have a job, and for us in England that's really important. No point breeding a beautiful pony that nobody can ride or do anything with. So quite a lot of my stallions do mix it up with a little bit of both. Some find it easier to do both. I have one last year that would compete literally one day at the Nationals at dressage and the next day be a champion show horse.
How amazing. That's absolutely wonderful to hear. Now, do you have any involvement in other disciplines or other interests in riding outside of dressage and showing, or are they kind of your main focuses?
They are my main focuses, but I am a proper geek I just love all things equestrian. I could sit and watch top show jumping, racing, national hunt racing, flat racing. I just love the animal, the quality of a horse, no matter what it is at any equestrian discipline, has such a pull to me, and I just love watching them.
Absolutely, and it's so true. It's a comment that I've often heard meeting judges across different disciplines, that something we always want to highlight is that we do this for the love of our horses, and the horse needs to be at the core of everything we do.
Absolutely. There's something really special about the quality of a horse that just sparks that interest and that love and that passion and the desire to want to help them achieve to be the very best of whatever it may be and whatever discipline it is. And so, yeah, they're like an addiction, aren't they? In your blood, it's in your blood and you just can't help it.
I absolutely agree. It completely is something that's in your blood. I know, some people across their lives, they might take a break from riding for whatever reason, be it career or family, whatever it might be, but somehow you always find your way back, don't you?
It's like rooted in the core of you, and no matter what life throws at you, you always drive yourself back to it, because the passion and the desire to want to get that connection you can't put it into words. You can't explain it, can you? If you're into it, you just are.
You just get it, don't you?
You totally do.
Absolutely. And you spoke about it being something that's in our blood. Can I ask, did you have a history with horses in your family, or was horse riding something that, sometimes kids are the first horsey child in the family? Did you have a background with horses in your family?
Yes, I was very lucky. So both my parents had horses. My father used to be a polo player, and my mum used to work at an event rider for Lucinda Green, and also for Robert Oliver, who's a top show producer over in England. So I was given the opportunity to ride at a young age, which sparked that love of it, and then it's just snowballed from there on.
Absolutely. And what kind of riding did you start out with doing? Was it showing or pony club? What was the initial path for you?
Yeah, so I just was a normal kid till I was about 9 or 10, just did all sorts of equestrian disciplines, probably not very well, but I just loved riding ponies all day, so I did a lot of pony club. And I got talent spotted when I was 10 from pony club to go specifically to the top level showing. And it just bit me like a bug, and I haven't stopped since.
Absolutely. Well, today we have a lot of our youngest riders competing in the competition, and often there can be some nerves coming into a big arena like this. It's certainly, as you mentioned, a very spectacular facility for our youngest competitors to be stepping out in. I'd love to ask, do you have any kind of more personal advice in terms of managing those competition nerves, the thoughts you might have before you step out into a workout?
Oh yes, particularly with the kids that we train at home. You just focus on your pony and your best performance. you could give the best performance and it may be the best performance overall, it may not be, but it's about the progress as a team that you and your pony make. And I always think if you focus on that, the results are irrelevant. The judge may see something that you don't understand, but think about the journey that you and your pony are on and where you come from and where you want to go to, because in the heat of the moment you sometimes forget to think where you have come from, which is a very long way away. So always just remain focused, and there'll always be another day. If today's not your day, keep going.
Absolutely. I think that's the most wonderful advice, that it's about achieving those personal bests. It's about being your own competitor against yourself, in a sense.
Absolutely, and I think that's ultimately really important, which is maybe why I compete in both disciplines, because it is about your own progression and your own journey and your own story, because everybody will have a slightly different opportunity or a different experience of technically the same show. And so just think of your own personal journey and where you want to go to, but don't forget to look back, because I bet you've come a long way.
Absolutely. I'm sure that's such a wonderful piece of advice for all of these young riders. For some of them, it might be their first Grand National. They might have come to many, many Grand Nationals and be attending year after year. But especially for those where it's their first show, I think to manage those nerves and to think about it as you are competing against yourself. This is about your journey and your partnership with your horse. And it's great to see some of our younger competitors out and about today in our junior classes throughout the program today.
It definitely is, and it certainly looks like there are lots of lovely young riders, so I'm really looking forward to judging the rest of the week as well.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Samantha. It's been lovely to chat to you, Samantha, and I think we're going to have a fabulous week. I hope you're looking forward to the classes coming up, and of course the program on Saturday night with the Night of Stars. It's always a wonderful evening. Can I ask, do you have something in particular that you're looking forward to this week?
Oh, I just think judging and watching beautiful ponies is always an interest. I go to shows in England even if I'm not competing, just to watch, because like I say, I just have that passion and desire to watch and learn and enjoy really top sport. So I can't wait for Saturday night. It sounds like it's going to be amazing.
Absolutely, I'm sure it will be. And a wonderful week we have watching some of the top competitors in this country, and we thank you so much once again for joining us. We are so fortunate to have yourself and our other UK judges present. We hope you have a wonderful week, and we hope you have a wonderful time here in Sydney.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you so much. Well, we're going to head into our lineup for this class and our individual workouts for this class, the HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock Grand National Child's First Ridden Show Hunter Pony.
Okay, the first individual workout here will be number 15, DP Popeye.
And our first competitor is number 15, DP Popeye, exhibited by Jenna. Backman. DP Popeye comes to us as the reserve champion of first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 Show Horse Council of Victoria Horse of the Year. Our exhibitor is Jenna Backman and our rider is Holly Backman.
Our next competitor, number 23, Avlon, Hello Dolly.
Well, that was competitor number 23, Avlon, Hello Dolly. Avlon, Hello Dolly comes to us as the Geelong Royal 2022 Child's First Ridden Show Hunter Pony. Our rider is Liza Abrahams, and our exhibitor is Sophie Belcher. And we now have competitor number 46, Woranora Nikita, comes to us as the winner of the Child's First Ridden Show Hunter Pony at the 2022 New South Wales Country Show Horse Championships. Our rider is Olivia Deeg and our exhibitor is Andrew Buckley.
We welcome competitor number 46, Woranora Nikita.
And ladies and gentlemen, during the group workouts for this class, we brought you an interview with one of our lovely UK judges, Ms. Samantha Roberts. Samantha's very excited to be here on her first trip to Australia. She's been a prolific show horse competitor and judge in the UK, and not only competing across show horse disciplines, but also as a dressage competitor with some beautiful pony stallions. That was Ms. Samantha Roberts. Lovely to bring you an interview with Samantha during the group workouts of the Grand National Child's first ridden show hunter pony class. We'll meet our other judges across the course of the competition, but it's been lovely to meet Samantha, and I look forward as well to meeting our other two wonderful judges, Ms. Hannah Horton and Mr. Jack Moore. We now have competitor number 60, which is Kingfisher Park Zach. Comes to us as the reserve champion at first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 New South Wales and ACT Youth Show. Our rider is Charlotte Byrne, and our exhibitors are the Chenery, Hay and Slater families.
Our next competitor number 60, Kingfisher Park Zach.
And I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsor for this class, HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock, sponsor of the Grand National Child's first ridden show hunter pony, not exceeding 12.2 hands, rider 5 and under 12. Our champion in this class will receive $150 prize money, a floral garland and a Kersey wool rug. Our reserve champion will receive $50 prize money and a cotton rug. Third, fourth and fifth place will each receive $25 prize money, and the Owner Rider Award will receive $100 prize money, proudly sponsored by the Dubbo and District Show Horse Association. And our next competitor is number 62, Bordershow Waltzing. Comes to us as the champion child's first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 Show Horse Council of Victoria Royal Gala. Our rider is Charlie Campus, and our exhibitor is Abby Clark. And Bordershow Waltzing, a chestnut gelding, signed by Bordershow Excalibur and out of Bordershow Tap Dance. And thank you so much to our sponsor for this class, HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock. Established in 1881 and trading as a family company since 1886, HF Richardson is one of Victoria's oldest privately owned real estate and livestock agencies. HF Richardson has remained a family business for more than 130 years, servicing a loyal and extensive client base from Geelong to Colac and Ballarat. Thank you so much to HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock as our major sponsor for this class.
This competitor number 65, Anjara Park Euphoria.
And Anjara Park Euphoria comes to us as the champion first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 Show Horse Council Competitors Association Champion of Champions event. Our rider and exhibitor is Nyah Clark. And Nyah recently had some success as the reserve champion in the rider 9 and under 12 at the Queen Equestrian Show Horse Spectacular. That's Nyah Clark taking home reserve champion in the rider 9 and under 12 at the Queen Equestrian Show Horse Spectacular, competing here on Anjara Park Euphoria in the Grand National Child's first ridden show hunter pony.
Our next competitor, number 76, Eagle Park Achilles.
And this is competitor number 76, Eagle Park Achilles. Comes to us as the reserve champion child's first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 Show Horse Council of Queensland Rising Star and Youth Show. And Eagle Park Achilles is exhibited by Rebecca, Macy and Finnley Crane. And Eagle Park Achilles had some recent success at the Show Horse Spectacular last week, taking home the champion in the leading rein show hunter pony, not exceeding 12 hands, rider 5 years and under 8.
Our next competitor, number 98, Wyann Safari.
And Wyann Safari comes to us as the reserve champion 2022 Northern Queensland Show Horse Championships reserve champion. Our rider is Chloe Blair and our exhibitor is Louisa Dossetor. And some interesting information about Wyann Safari, or Super Sai as he's known, a 9-year-old Welsh A gelding. Sai has actually been a harness pony and spent many nights at the track as a companion for the racehorses. Sai was campaigned by very much loved by Kelly and Ava Nuzbatchel in SA before being purchased for Chloe Blair when she was a 4-year-old still on lead. And our next competitor is number 114, my apologies. That's competitor number 114, Madison Park Lord Nelson. And Madison Park Lord Nelson comes to us as the champion 2022 Show Horse Council of Victoria Battle of the Borders champion. Our rider is Charlotte Falckh, and the exhibitors are the Falckh and Ivory families.
Our next competitor is number 114, Madison Park, Lord Nelson.
And I'd like to thank once again for their support of this class, HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock. HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock has remained a family business for more than 130 years, servicing a loyal and extensive client base. With 4th generation family member Will Richardson now at the helm, HF Richardson employs more than 24 people and continues to support the local Geelong and rural communities. HF Richardson's success is built on a long history of innovation in real estate.
Our next competitor, number 129, Bambra Snigger.
And Bambra Snigger comes to us as the champion 2022 Show Horse Council of Tasmania Twilight Classic champion. Our rider is Harrison Galloway-Smith and the exhibitor Vanessa Galloway-Smith. Some information about Bambara Snigger. Bambara Snigger is nicknamed as Sammy or Sammylicious, and the family bought him around 6 years ago, sight unseen, as a 4-year-old unbroken colt. They gelded him and had him broken in and has been an amazing since the start. Harrison, the oldest son, was riding him within 4 weeks of coming home from the breakers, and he is the most amazing, kindest and most honest pony, his family describe him as. That's Bambara Snigger from the Galloway-Smith family.
And next competitor number 130, Ashali Play Onwards.
That was a Charlet play on words, coming to us as the reserve champion, first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 New South Wales Horse of the Year, exhibited by Indy Gardner.
Our next competitor is number 134, Ripplebrook I Spy.
And we're currently watching competitor number 204. That's Bambara Karumba, comes to us as the reserve champion at the 2022 Pacific Coast Hack Championships, ridden by Addison Ream and exhibited by Kelly, Katie Ann and Liana Deary.
Yes, a correction there, folks. Of course, this is competitor number 204, Bambara Karumba.
And this is competitor number 219. Competitor number 219, Dalgangle Piccadilly, comes to us as the champion 2022 Show Horse Council of South Australia Rising Star, ridden by Ruby Rose Ural and exhibited by the Lee family, Ruby Rose and Madison Ural.
Competitor number 219 is Dalgangle Piccadilly. Competitor number 225, Woranora Jupiter.
And Woranora Jupiter comes to us as the champion 2022 Show Horse Council of Queensland Horse of the Year winner. Our rider is Bronte Raymond and our exhibitor is Abby Lovell. And Woranora Jupiter had some recent success at the Queen Equestrian Show Horse Spectacular, taking home reserve champion in the first ridden hunter pony not exceeding 12.2 hands with rider Bronte Raymond. And we see this combination here again at the Show Horse Council Grand National.
This is competitor number 264, Splash Dance.
And Splash Dance comes to us as the champion child's first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 Show Horse Council of Australia Hufglocken Grand National. Our rider is Regan Merry and our exhibitor is Andrea Merry. And thanks goes for their sponsorship of this class to the HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock Firm. I'd also like to thank for their support of the Owner Rider Award, the Dubbo and District Show Horse Association. And that was competitor number 264, Splash Dance, exhibited by Andrea Merry.
Our competitor is number 293, Yatala Park Mistletoe.
And Yatala Park Mistletoe comes to us as the 2022 first place Bathurst Royal Show Hunter first ridden pony. Our rider is Asher Parsons and our exhibitors are the Parsons, Davis and Richards families. Competitor number 197, Armani Park Robin Hood, comes to us as the winner of the child's first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 Show Horse Council Competitors Association South Australian Junior Showcase. Our exhibitor is Naomi Kurutz and our rider is Lexus Hardy.
This competitor number 197, Armani Park Robin Hood. 197 Armani Park Robin Hood.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Armani Park Robin Hood, exhibited by Naomi Krutz.
This is competitor number 77, Rivington Sunray.
And Rivington Sunray comes to us as the champion, first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 Show Horse Council of South Australia Horse of the Year. And our exhibitors for this horse are Rebecca Macy and Finnley Crane.
This is competitor number 343, Eagle Park Crystal Roulette.
And competitor number 343, Eagle Park Crystal Roulette, comes to us as the reserve champion at the 2022 Show Horse Council of Victoria Royal Gala. Our rider is Miller Romeo, and this horse is exhibited by Sarah Romeo. And Eagle Park Crystal Roulette, the horse we just watched work out, Eagle Park Crystal Roulette, exhibited by Sarah Romeo, sired by Imperial Nevada and out of Torlin Cameo. We now welcome our next competitor, number 344.
Our next competitor is number 344, Imperial Vagabond.
And Imperial Vagabond comes to us as the champion at 2022 Pacific Coast Hack Championships winner. Our rider is Ellie Roots, and this horse is exhibited by Samantha Roots. And Imperial Vagabond, a chestnut gelding, sired by Imperial Balladur and out of Imperial Vienna.
Our next competitor, number 359, Nyah River Dawnlight.
And competitor number 359, Nyah River Dawnlight, comes to us as the 2022 Show Horse Council of Victoria Summer Classic Reserve Champion First Ridden Hunter Pony. And our exhibitor and rider is Macy Saunders. And our next competitor is number 364.
Our next competitor, number 364, Sherrington Royal Ambassador.
Sherrington Royal Ambassador comes to us as the champion 2022 Show Horse Council of Queensland Rising Star. Our rider is Willow Scottson and our exhibitor is Sarah Scottson. And that was Sherrington Royal Ambassador, side by Bamborough Ambassador, and out of Lafention Rosemary Rose. Our next competitor will be number 378.
Our next competitor, number 378, Eagle Park Showdown.
And number 378, Eagle Park Showdown, comes to us as the runner-up at the 2022 Show Horse Council Competitors Association of South Australia Junior Showcase. Our rider is Ella Cleaver and our exhibitor is Belinda Shepherdson. And Eagle Park Showdown is side by Imperial Balladur and out of Osri Shania.
Our next competitor is number 467, Bordershow Midnight.
And Bordershow Midnight comes to us as the champion 2022 Show Horse Council Queensland Spring Classic winner. Our rider is Dakota Phillips and our exhibitors are Bianca and Michaela Van Kerman and Monique Butchart. And Bordershow Midnight was side by Bordershow Excalibur and out of Bordershow Melody. And this is competitor number 484, Kenda Park Strauss.
We welcome competitor number 484, Kenda Park Strauss.
And Kenda Park Strauss comes to us as the reserve champion child's first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 Show Horse Council of Australasia Hufglocken Grand National. Our rider is Molly Manchester and our exhibitor is Ella Page Warren. And Kenda Park Strauss, side by Imperial Mendel and out of Wyann Snow White. Competitor number 487, Bambra Ariana.
Our next competitor number 487, Bambra Ariana.
Bambra Ariana comes to us as the reserve champion at the 2022 Show Horse Council of Queensland Horse of the Year. Our rider is Millie Smith and this horse is exhibited by Katie Webb. Bambra Ariana is side by Bambra Oscar out of Bambra Aria.
Our next competitor, number 488, Belangara Tribute.
And Belangara Tribute comes to us as the runner-up at the 2022 Royal Bathurst Show. Our rider is Harry Murphy, and this horse is exhibited by Gemma Wells. And Belangara Tribute is side by Creswell the Conqueror out of Belangara Tribute. A chestnut gelding side in 2013. Well, this will be our final competitor to work in this class. We'll finalise our results and shortly bring you the results of Class C2, the child's first ridden show hunter pony, not exceeding 12.2 hands, rider 5 and under 12. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all of the wonderful volunteers and stewards on the ground doing such good work to keep classes running smoothly, and keep all of our competitors comfortable in the ring. So thank you so much to all of our fabulous stewards and volunteers, part of the competition, as well as our ringmaster. I'd like to thank Mr. Greg Trembath and Mrs. Kylie Cowgill, as well as our wonderful stewards and volunteers, for the great work they're doing keeping all of our classes running throughout the program. We'll bring forward our competitors for the finalisation of results.
This is a call out to competitors in Class C3, the Queen Equestrian, Grand National Child's Large Show Hunter Pony, over 12.2 hands, not exceeding 14 hand, rider under 17 years. Please make your way to the marshalling area.
And as Mr. Chris King mentioned, our next class will be the Queen Equestrian Grand National Child's Large Show Hunter Pony, over 12.2 hands, not exceeding 14, rider under 17 years. That will be our class coming up next after we finalise the results of the HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock Grand National Child's First Ridden Show Hunter Pony, not exceeding 12.2 hands, rider 5 years and under 12. Well, I'd like to thank our wonderful judge for this class, Mr. Jack Moore, and we'll be hoping to meet Jack a little bit later on this morning for an interview in the live stream lounge. Jack has been riding horses since he was born. Well, been in and around and involved with horses since he was born. Riding since he was born would be a little ambitious there. His mother's parents ran a yard finding and backing show horses and ponies, something his mother was a key part of, and so he grew up on the yard too. At the age of 4, Jack began showing some of the ponies his mum and grandparents had found in lead rein classes, proving to be very successful. As a result of the success, the yard rapidly changed from finding ponies and horses to producing them for the ring. Once he moved off the lead rein, he had ponies produced both at home and by Julie Templeton, and this combination of his mum, grandparents and Julie has given him the firm grounding in showing that he has today. His grandmother is also District Commissioner for the Cheshire Hunt South Pony Club, his local pony club. This meant not only growing up showing, he also took part in everything including dressage, show jumping and eventing. From this, he's progressed through the ranks of proficiency tests, now holding his AH test, the highest ranking test available. In addition to his AH test, he is a British Horse Society professional accredited coach and also holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Equestrian Sports Science and Performance. Furthermore, he was the youngest ever elected ride judge for the British Show Pony Society. This combination of good grounding, experience and qualifications has enabled Jack to take over the yard from his mother, producing show horses with great success. Their results to date include multiple wins at Horse of the Year shows and Royal International Horse Show, Supreme at the British Show Horse Association National Championship Show, Supreme Hunter Pony at the British Show Pony Society National Championship Show, and multiple championships at county shows up and down the UK. Jack says it is an honour to be asked to judge, and he is extremely excited to see how it's done down under. I quite like that funny note at the end of our judge's bio of Jack Moore. We're looking forward to meeting Jack in the live stream lounge a little bit later on for a bit of a discussion about his background in the equestrian industry. I always think it's lovely for our viewers at home to get to know a little bit more about our UK judges, the kinds of riding they grew up doing, a little bit of a biography of their life and their competition career, and some interesting facts as well about not only the horses they've owned throughout their life, but also how they're enjoying their time here in Australia. I know our judges have had a wonderful week so far seeing the sights around Sydney, and they're all very thankful they pass on to us for the opportunity to come and judge here at the beautiful facilities at SIAC. And we are incredibly thankful to have them, our wonderful UK judges, Mr. Jack Moore, Ms. Hannah Horton and Ms. Samantha Roberts. We met with Samantha for an interview a little bit earlier on in the program, and it was lovely to chat to her about her background competing in both show horse events and also in pony dressage with several pony stallions that she's been very proud to own. Ms. Samantha Roberts spoke about some notes for our young competitors about considering the competition as more so a competition against themselves and their own personal bests and their journey as riders throughout their lives, and treating each show as an opportunity to move forward in that journey rather than necessarily as a competition against others. And I think that's very valuable advice for our young competitors. As Samantha said, there'll always be another show, there's always another opportunity, so it's all about improvement and improving on your last performance. I thought this was a lovely sentiment from one of our UK judges, Ms. Samantha Roberts. And we'll look forward to meeting Mr. Jack Moore shortly, as well as Ms. Hannah Horton, our two other fabulous UK judges. And I'd like to thank once again for their sponsorship of this class, the HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock Firm. Established in 1881 and trading as a family company since 1886, HF Richardson is one of Victoria's oldest privately owned real estate and livestock agencies. HF Richardson has remained a family business for more than 130 years, servicing a loyal and extensive client base from Geelong to Colac and Ballarat. With fourth-generation family member Will Richardson now at the helm, HF Richardson employs more than 24 people and continues to support the local Geelong and rural communities. HF Richardson's success is built on a long history of innovation in real estate and livestock sales and a commitment to preserving important traditional values. They've moved with the times, but their basic values of honesty, trust and integrity have remained. Thank you very much to our sponsor for this class, HF Richardson Real Estate and Livestock. I'd also like to thank for their sponsorship of our Owner Rider Award, the Dubbo and District Show Horse Association. It's wonderful to see local show horse associations from around the country jumping on board to support the Owner Rider Awards and support those members who are here competing at Grand National. As I mentioned, we've got competitors from all over Australia, as well as 18 riders from New Zealand. 18 riders coming all the way from New Zealand to be a part of this competition of the Australasian Show Horse and Rider Championships. And for their sponsorship of this event, I'd once again also like to thank Hufglocken. Hufglocken, the naming rights sponsor of the 2023 Grand National Saddle Horse and Rider Championships. You can visit the Hufglocken website to check out their full range of beautiful products, where they offer an incredible range of products to suit you and your horse. All items are customizable and made to order for you and your unique style. Handmade with love by the production team in Poland, they ship from Australia, and they strive to provide products that are sustainable and ethically produced from start to finish. Quality, durable and stylish products for equines designed by equestrians for equestrians. Designs are added seasonally to keep you looking on trend. The range includes EA Matt's range of stunning saddle cloths and sheepskin products, Cavallo boots, bandages, bonnets, rugs and halters, horse boot skirts, rider clothing and the stunning The Prophet's Thumbprint range of jewellery featuring gorgeous equestrian-style charms and bracelets. The collection makes a perfect treat for yourself or gift for a loved one. So check out the Hufglocken website. Thank you so much to Hufglocken for being our naming rights sponsor for this event. And they've got both a beautiful range of products for horse and rider and also some lovely giftware in The Prophet's Thumbprint jewellery range of equestrian-themed jewellery. It would make the perfect birthday present or perhaps Christmas present for later on this year for the horsey loved one in your life. So check out the Hufglocken website and the range of The Prophet's Thumbprint equestrian jewellery. And coming up next, our next class will be Class C3, the Queen Equestrian Grand National Child's Large Show Hunter Pony. And we'll be meeting some of the team from Queen Equestrian very shortly in an interview during the group workout for that next
folks,
class.
Here we go. The top 10. Number 23, Avlon, Hello Dolly. Number 46, Woranora, Nikita. Number 62, Bordershow, Waltzing. Number 77, Rivington Sunray. Number 225, Woranora, Jupiter. Number 343, Eagle Park Crystal Roulette. Number 344, Imperial Vagabond. 359, Net-Eye River Dawnlight. 364, Sherrington Royal Ambassador. 467, Border Show Midnight. Well done. There's your top 10. Congratulations. So we're moving to the place getters, folks. In third place, number 62, Border Show Waltzing.
Congratulations to our third place recipient, Bordershow Waltzing, coming to us as the champion at Child's first ridden show hunter pony at the 2022 Show Horse Council of Victoria Royal Gala, and taking home the third place at the Show Horse Council of Australasia Grand Nationals. Our rider was Charlie Cafius, and this horse was exhibited by Abby Clark. That's Bordershow Waltzing, our third place recipient.
Okay, folks, we move to our reserve champion. And that is competitor number 225, Woranora Jupiter. Yes.
Reserve champion to Woranora Jupiter comes to us as the champion 2022 Show Horse Council of Queensland Horse of the Year winner. Ridden by Bronte Raymond and exhibited by Abby Lovell. Our reserve champion is competitor number 225, Woranora Jupiter, being presented here with a stunning prize rug from the team at the Rug Rack. Thank you so much for supplying our beautiful prize rugs. And as well, of course, a stunning ribbon from Champion's Choice Brow Bands, Ribbons and Garlands.
Folks, the Owner Rider Award will go to our champion. It's proudly sponsored by Dubbo and District Show Horse Association. Of course, this is the H.F. Richardson Real Estate and Livestock event, and we thank them very much for their sponsorship. So on we go, folks. The champion and the Owner Rider is competitor number 344, Imperial Vagabond.
And our champion, Child's first ridden show hunter pony, goes to competitor number 344, Imperial Vagabond. Qualifying as the champion 2022 at the Pacific Coast Hack Championships. Our rider is Ellie Roots, and this horse is exhibited by Samantha Roots. Congratulations to our champion, Imperial Vagabond. And thank you very much to their sponsorship once again to the H.F. Richardson Real Estate and Livestock Firm, our sponsor of this class. Thank you so much to H.F. Richardson Real Estate and Livestock, a fourth generation family-led Australian business. It's been in the business for more than 130 years, servicing a loyal and extensive client base from Geelong to Colac and Ballarat. So thank you so much to H.F. Richardson Real Estate and Livestock for your support of this class. And for their support of the Owner Rider Award, we'd like to thank the Dubbo and District Show Horse Association. That Owner Rider Award was also presented to our champion, Imperial Vagabond. And of course we have a beautiful garland to be presented from Champion's Choice, and I'd like to thank for their support of the beautiful garland ponies, the Petite Memory garland ponies from Petite Pins and Petite Memory Ponies. We so appreciate their support in delivering their stunning Petite Memory ponies to Grand National. Thank you so much to the team from Petite Pins and Petite Memory Ponies. You can also order one of these ponies online if you'd like to take one home for your child. They are a beautiful memory of their Grand National time, but these ones are made as exact replicas, the ones you see here in the winner's circle, made as exact replicas for the garlands that our winners receive. They're unique and special in their own right. So thank you so much to Petite Pins and Petite Memory Ponies, Petite Pins and Petite Memory Ponies, for supporting the beautiful garland ponies that our champions are receiving in these classes, including the Hunter Leading Rein Pony, the Open Leading Rein Pony, the First Ridden Hunter, First Ridden Open, the Tiny Tot, the Rider 6 and under 9, and the Extra Special Mini Champion Pony with the Light Up Garland.
Okay, we'll just grab a quick word with our judge, Jack Moore from England. Hi, Jack, how you going?
Yeah, good, thank you.
What was it about that class that impressed you?
I really liked that all three of the ponies were of a hunter pony stamp. They really looked after the jockeys. They were good, free-moving ponies with lots of limb and are well-bodied.
Enjoying this competition?
Yeah, it's really good. Really enjoying it. Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, we welcome you. All the very best. We'll talk to you later on. Thank you, Jack. There we go.
And congratulations goes once again to our champion taking the lap of honour, Imperial Vagabond, exhibited by Samantha Roots.
So coming up, folks, we'll be meeting the competitors in Class C3, the Queen Equestrian Grand National Child's Large Show Hunter Pony over 12.2 hands, not exceeding 14 hands, with riders under 17 years.